The question comes, should you really hate a rival? I mean, it's such a mean, nasty word. But in the case of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So Georgia Tech's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time?
Absolutely not. I got a plane to catch. But I tell you what, it was one of the most exciting games in all of college football. And Tech with the huge lead early, all the momentum swings, and Palmer obviously in the booth was pretty solid too.
It was one of those games.
Oh, he's got some space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They've got him looking one. Now they're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away, they did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. The Bulldogs offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got him. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical. And then again, guess what? It gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living you-know-what.
Working the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the field goal unit is on the field. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Soft spot in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. Grabbed behind the line, it's Dixon. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Georgia sends out the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Just willed his way for a couple out to 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds a man on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Turns it on in midfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to...
There he goes! Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. 1st down for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Handoff from the shotgun. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Dixon. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The Dogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's second and goal from the 7. Quick pass on the jet motion. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw again. Under fire. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. Here's a heat. It's complete. They found a way to get in the rug, but he is stopped short, and it'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And, guys, that 3-ball has us all tied up here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Direct snap. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go right back to the run. Finds a little space. Past the first down marker and still running. There he goes to the right. The 20. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense getting set for first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Hard running there. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got his man in the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. working on the right. Good, solid pickup there now. They can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. To the ground with the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dogs! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. To the air on 1st down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle. It's Isaac. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings out 4th down. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Snagged in the middle, it's Cox. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. The give to the left. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for room, it's Ginn. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he's He's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now they take the lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the tight end. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Oh, it's reverse. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Makes the grab. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Governor's Cup is on the line, and already the Dogs and Ramblin' Wreck have given us some impressive moments. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the duel between Georgia and Georgia Tech plays out.
And the Yellow Jackets will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd. Keeps looking downfield. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Keeps it on the draw. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Turning it on. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. her career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Not a ton of play calls for third in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He slides that just inside the right upright. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The give to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down. Leaves them with second and short. Ready to fire from the pistol. They go to the ground. Nice move there. Oh, he's got some space. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
And the Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. From the gun, the ground game. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Between the uprights, it's good. And they've regained the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Here's the handoff. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll give it to the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one, it's second and 11. receiver comes in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, he's got a chance. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Now they'll try the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. There he goes! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Scott at the line of scrimmage. Line getting set on second down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the big fella. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Holds and fires complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Gonna run it. It's Ginn. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Gets open down the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Isaac. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. It'll be a draw. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking downfield on first down. Shoots it to the left. And it's caught. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Just a short pass to the tight end. Chopped out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have, now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Quickly complete.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple of possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got
turning it on. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. And some room to work. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. The Yellow Jackets have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The give to the single back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Tempo and overdrive.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Handoff from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down for 42. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Yellow Jackets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Rushes on him. Got his man on the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Punch it out of the air. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Leaves it with the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Looking for room at the 25. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The clean, old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black come out on top. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.